In this week's class, we're going to be looking at effective questioning. Let's jump into the Canvas course shell and get started. All right, so as usual, here we are on the home page of the course, and here we see the overview for this week's assignments. So after you finish watching this overview video, make sure you click the next button down here to jump over to the content pages for this week and read and view those pages that are following that discuss effective questioning. After you finish that, you have an assignment in the No Time to Teach text. Once we're finished there, we'll talk about the discussion board. Now, when we're talking about effective questioning, really we're doing a number of things. And one of those things is assessment. And we're going to touch on that a little bit later. But asking questions is extremely important. How we ask questions is extremely important. Yes and no type questions do not get us the evaluative data from the patient, from the student, whether it's clinical or classroom, that we need in order to assess what they know and if they've learned what we've been teaching them. So we've got to become good question askers. So in this section of this week's course, I've got 3 PDFs for you to download and read that are going to talk to you about how we use questioning as teachers. But before you download these documents and read through them, I want you to look at these 2 videos. The first one's about 5 minutes and the second one is about 10 minutes. And it's really going to give you that broad overview in a comfortable video format to consume on why we need to ask good questions and how to do that. Then coming up here, questions as a teaching strategy and as a teaching tool, and then the 5 principles for effective questioning will give you some resources to dive in deeper into this topic, as well as provide you support for the discussion board and your assignments. All right, now when we look at the discussion board this week, it's going to be specific to the topic of effective questioning. So make sure you're looking at those resources as you prepare your answers to this week's question prompts. You're going to be role-playing, per se, with 1 or 2 other people. And as you can see here, I line out approximately what needs to take place, but you're going to be asking them closed questions and then open questions. Then you're going to compare your experience. After you've completed that activity, come back to the discussion board page and take a look at these questions. These are the questions that are going to prompt your responses on the discussion board for this. It's a little bit more involved than normal, but don't make it too difficult. Just grab someone from work or a family member even. Well, there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this overview and lecture. Jump into that discussion board and start posting. Make it a great week, and I'll see you online.